The White House has published this webpage presenting its own version of how the January 6 protests unfolded 5 years ago. Crowds stormed the Capitol in Washington, D.C. during protests against the 2020 election results. BBC Verify has looked at 3 White House claims about that day. The website characterises January 6 as a peaceful protest, at its outset at least. It also says that there was no evidence of armed rebellion or intent to overthrow the government. Yet the US Justice Department reported many weapons were carried and used by protesters, including firearms, tasers, axes and knives. And some protesters were convicted for conspiring to overthrow the government. On his first day of his second term as president, Trump pardoned about 1,500 January 6 protesters, including many convicted of violent crimes. The webpage says those pardoned were unfairly targeted, overcharged and used as political examples. Another claim by the White House is that 4 Trump supporters had been killed that day, while adding 0 law enforcement officers lost their lives. Ashley Babbitt was fatally shot by a police officer inside the Capitol. The investigation into that officer was closed by the Justice Department after it found there was no evidence that he didn't act in self-defense and in defense of members of Congress. But the claim about the other 3 supporters being killed isn't accurate. The DC Police Department reported that all died from medical emergencies. No police lost their lives that day, but hours after, one officer who was attacked with chemical spray had a stroke and died. A medical expert later said the riot played a role in his condition, but that he died of natural causes. The website also claims that the Democrats certified a fraudulent election in 2020. Trump has repeatedly falsely claimed the election was stolen due to fraud. There were allegations that voting machines were rigged, for example. These claims have been widely debunked, including by us here at BBC Verify.